Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the subject computer of class 7, chapter number 5, animations and layers in Flash. In previous chapter you have learned how to work with the Flash. In this chapter we will learn about the animation and layers. First, animations. Animation is the rapid display of the sequence of 2D or 3D image in order to create an optical installation of movement. So when we move any 2D or 3D graphics at the regular movement, so that creates the animation. The animation effect is caused due to the phenomena of persistence of vision. It can be created and demonstrated in the several ways. It can be seen from the image shown below. Here, when all these images are seen in continuation, it gives the illusion of the resulting the animations. It means the moving a turtle from one position to another position. So now you will little bit know about how the animations work. Let us learn how it's done in the Flash. Animation is a series of still images. Each image is called a frame in a movie. Frames are individual pictures on the film itself. In a Flash, frames are the little rectangular cells in the timeline. They are numbered at the top of the timeline, and every fifth frame is grey in the color and the rest of the frames are white with the grey outline. The outline, the timeline is made up of the frames and layer. So now first we will understand about the timeline panel. So this is a timeline panel. You can see on your Flash software at the top part. The timeline display at the frame, but normally you can see the content of one frame at a time. The red current frame marker can be in only one place at a time, which is the current frame. When your animation is viewed, the viewer will see the frames in a sequence, starting from frame number 1. The Flash automatically plays your animation from frame 1 and continues along with the timeline until it reaches the last active frame. If you have created the multiple scenes, Flash will work in a sequence through the frame, so you can find all the sequence here and all the layers that you have created in your Flash software in this part. It will start with the first scene and then move automatically to the second scene and so on. If you want the user to interact with the Flash file, you need to add the action and the button to your Flash movie. First option is gradients. The gradients are the combination of two or more colors that the gradient fade into each other. The Flash uses the gradient to give the different paint effects. The gradient can be used to create the realistic shadow. The gradient acts as other fill or a stroke. There are two types of a gradient in a Flash: linear gradient and radial gradient. The linear gradient, it changes the color from the starting point to the end point in a straight line. The gradient has a parallel band of colors. The radial gradient, it changes the color in the outward direction starting from the focal point. So how to apply the gradient fill? So let's learn in a Flash software. So first is apply gradient fill. The gradient means filling a color in the object from the light to the dark, that is basically give the shade to the object or a color formed by mixing two or more colors in object. So first draw any diagram on this. For example, we have a rectangle. Just draw one rectangle. So in this rectangle we have only one color, that is green color, but we want to fill it with the gradient way. So first of all, select the polygon using the selection tool. Then select the paint bucket. Then click on fill color option. From here you can select any one of gradient from this part. These 4 types of radial and these are a type of linear. So you can select any one. So as you apply this gradient with the changing of alpha value, you can change it more. Okay, so you can apply the different effect to your shape. So this is a look like a sunrise. So you can also create your new gradient. So if you want a different color, then that is available here. It's a black and white. This one is red color. This is with green color. This is with blue color. But if you want to create your own gradient color, then you have to click on this button under the color window. So first of all, select the object, then choose the window, the color mixer to display the color mixer panel. From here, click the choose any color, for example yellow color. Then click the drop down arrow, select the type, linear or radial, for example radial. Then choose a color from these RGB value. So the same effect will be applied to your picture. So this is with red color. So in this way you can change the color and define your own color in gradient. Next is understanding the layer panel. The layer panels are division with your project timeline. Understanding the layer panel. The layer are the division within your project timeline. They are useful for organizing your work. They are like the sheets to transparent paper placed one above the other. They help in organize your artwork or animation. The object can be added or edited on the layer without affecting the object on other layer. When the new Flash movie is created, it contains only one layer by default. You can add more layers in the movie as per your requirement. Each layer is separate thing, but an entire scene can be created with the stack of layers, each with the drawing on them. For example, you may have the background as a one-off layer and the animated object on other layer. Types of layer. There are 3 types of a layer which can be created in a Flash: normal, guide and guided, and the mask and masked. Normal layer, it is a layer shown by default in a Flash wherein you can draw and animate an object. Guide and guided layer, as the name suggests, this layer guides the path to the other layer. You may draw on this layer any object of any shape and guide it to the follow a certain path, as it is in the case of bouncing ball. You may create a ball in the one layer and make it follow to the bounce the path in the another layer. Third form, masked layer and masked layer. You may place the shape of a symbol on a layer and select it as a masked layer by choosing the selection marks option. The layer below the masked layer is a masked layer. It lets you to define the visible or non-visible portion of the layer below the masked layer. So let's learn working with the layers. One layer can be activated at once, but more than one layer can be selected at one go. The working with the layer is interesting. You can rename a layer, add the numbers of layer, hide and lock layer, delete layer, change the position of layer, and the layer can be customized. First, selection a layer. To make a layer active, you either select a layer in the timeline or the selection stage object in the layer. To active the layer is highlighted in the timeline and it is indicated with the pencil icon. So you can check on your layer panel. Next is renaming a layer. So to rename a layer, click on a layer which you want to rename, double click on the layer name and enter the new layer name. For example, train. You can also rename a layer by right clicking on the layer name, selecting a portion from the content menu, entering a new name in the name text box in the layer properties dialog box and clicking on OK. So now we are going to learn a train by using some layer method. Drawing a train. To draw a train, you have to follow some steps. First of all, click on View tab. Under the View tab, click on Grid and Show Grid. Then with the help of O, circle and rectangle, you can create a different types of shapes to design your train. Okay, so you can use the shapes and draw this train and fill with a different color by using the paint bucket tool. After creating this, then here you can see we have a layer number 1. Right click or double click on this layer to rename it. So the name is train. Next is adding a new layer. To follow some steps to add a new layer, click on the insert layer button at the bottom of timeline. A new layer appears, shows a selected layer and it becomes the active layer. So here we have layer number 2. Double click on the layer name and type train as the new name for this layer and press enter. So type the name of this layer as a track layer. Click here on this layer and rename it to the track layer. So one, we have a layer with the name train. Second, we have a layer with the track. On your book there is some spelling mistake, so please correct it. Step number 3, the type the layer name as a track. Now let's create a track. Make sure the train is activated layer. Select the rectangular tool. Draw the track by using the brown as a stroke and fill color. First of all, you have to select the track layer, then select on rectangular tool and then draw the track here, and when with the option of fill color, select a color for your track like a brown color. Okay, you can change the second color also to the brown. So in this way you can create a track for your layer. Next is changing the background. To change the background of the active layer, select the rectangular tool. Draw the background by using the blue as a stroke and fill color option, and then you can also change the color by using the color mixer to display the color panel. Select the linear fill from that type and fill the background color. Now we will learn how to move an object in a Flash. First of all, draw object. Like we have draw here a rectangle. you can change the fill color, for example to red color. Then with the help of selection tool, click and drag the object on the right side of stage. So click with the selection tool and you can drag it to the right side of your stage. Then click on frame number 1 of this object layer. First we will rename it. Just example as a scale. Okay, so now click on frame number 1 here. Then in the property inspector you can check here the tween option. From here select the option motion. Now click on frame number 60. Insert the keyframe by pressing the F6 key, or either by clicking on insert, timeline and keyframe. Move it to the left side of the stage. Now move this object to the left side of the stage. Click on control. Select the option test movie to check the output of your flash. So here this object is moving from right hand side to left hand side. So similarly you can create any type of a thing, like you can work with your train. Okay, so the train is moving from right side to left side. Next is hiding a layer. For example, if we have a more than one layer, I just open the previous file. We have this thing. If you want to hide a one or a specific layer, then you can click on this button to hide it. The layer can be hide or show to view the content on the other layer. You can hide all the layers in a document simultaneously or one at a time by following the given steps. First, click on an eye icon above the layer. The red cross symbols appear in the eye column. All the content will disappear from stage. Click on a red icon X one by one in a column to observe the content on layer appears on the stage. If we untick this, so train is here. If we untick this, we have a track. If we untick this, then we can see the background also. So which layer you want to hide? You can hide a one layer by clicking on this parallel to the eye icon. Next is locking a layer. We can lock a layer so that any further change in the content can't be avoided. To do so, you have to click on lock icon to lock all layers, or if you want to lock a specific layer, then you can click on here and lock it. So now you are not able to move any part of this layer, train layer, but you can move the content of other layers. If you click on lock all, then you are not allowed to do anything with these three layers. Or either you can right click on a layer and choose the option lock others to lock other layers except this one layer. So in this way you can lock or unlock the layers. Next is masking in a flash. Masking is a process of hiding or display the content. Next is masking in a flash. Masking is a process of hiding and display the content on a layer. It is used to flash to create spotlight effect and transition that display the text through the whole. A mask control the visible area in one or more layers. The masking can be used to hide the object under a mask animate the mask or object under the mask, or even place the multiple mask in a scene. So first we will learn how to create a mask. To create a mask, you have to follow some steps. Open a file, change the background color, and then double click on a layer and type the name of mask. First of all, open a new file. Change the background color to the green by clicking the drop down list from the color palette, property, inspector pane. For example, we change to the green color. The next is double click on the layer and type its name mask. Then click on frame number 40 and right click here and select insert blank keyframe option. Click on frame number 40, right click here and click on insert blank keyframe. Then add a new layer and name it as a book name. From here you can insert a new layer, re-click on it and name it book, or either you can give it school name. Then click on frame number 1 of the mask layer. Select the text tool. Select the font size. Select the font type and size, and you can also change the font color. Then click in a stage and type your school name. You can also decrease the font size. To adjust it according to your stage. So here we have school. Now click on the first frame of the layer named mask. Select the fill color blue and draw an oval. Now click on here. Click here. Now click on any shape, for example rectangle or a circle. Then from here you can change the fill color to blue color. Then draw just larger than the text. Now select the owl with the selection tool. Now select this diagram with the selection tool. Convert this into the symbol by pressing F8 key, or either you can click on modify and convert to symbol. Select the option graphics, type the name, or we are using to use this diagram as a shadow for these text. Then type the name and click on OK button. Now align both the things to the left side. Now align this to the left of the text. Click on frame number 45 and drag the instance of symbol on the stage and place it on the right side of the text. Click on frame number 45. Now select this and drag it to the right side of text, just here. Then click in between frame number 1 to 45 and click on create motion tween. Now right click on the top layer of book name and mask from the content menu. Now right click on a top layer of book name and select mask option from the content menu. Click on mask. Now click on a control and test movie to play the movie and view the result. Click on a control and click on play or either test movie to check. It takes some time to export it. Now you can see here. So in this way you can create a different types of motions for your picture. Next is rotating with the mask effect. Now close this file, create a new file, select flash file, click on OK. Now just import some images in this file. Now click on file menu, click import option, import stage, select the picture from your computer, for example this picture. So here we have this picture. Now fit the image by selecting the dimensions from the property inspector. So from here you can choose the width of your picture, width along with height, and then you can drag and adjust according to your window. Just decrease this percentage window so you can check it properly. So you can adjust your picture according to the stage size. Is that done now? Now click on frame number 50 and convert this into the keyframe. Click on insert timeline and keyframe, or either you can use the shortcut key from your keyboard F6. Now just rename this by double click on this layer, rename to autumn or any like Angry Bird or birds. So any name you can give it to this. Then add one more layer by clicking on insert layer button and name it as a polygon or a circle which you want. So I am using a circle here. Click on circle. Now select the polygon mask layer and draw. Now select this layer and draw a circle by using the circle tool. So here we change it. Okay, so now here we have a circle. So just draw a circle. You can change the color. So I'll just change the fill color to white. you can use any color. The next is choose the selection tool, select the circle and convert into a symbol. Select this, click on modify and convert to symbol. Name this and click on OK button. Now insert the keyframe at 50 on this circle layer. Then select frame 1 in the circle layer and select the motion from the drop down menu list and tween property in the property inspector. Then click on here. Then from here select the option motion. Then select the CW option to rotate feed. Then from here you can use CW option. Now right click on a polygon layer between this and select the option mask. Right click here on the circle and select the option mask. Now click on control and test movie or a play movie to check the result of this. So here we have a circle. So in this way you can create an effect using rotation with the masking effect. The next is the methods of animations. Next is method of animation. Animation refer to a drawing made and compiled in the manner to show the movement. Animation in a flash can be done in a three-way: motion tween, shape tween and motion guide. So first is motion tween. This is one of the basic animation technique. The motion tween refers to any object that travel from one point to another point and involve no change in the shape or the size of object over the period of time. So however the change may occur in a color, texture and the distance of the object. So let's learn about this motion tween with the example of moving a ball from one end to another end in a screen. So next we are going to work with the animations. Open a new file. To draw some object on a stage, click on new, open a new file, click on flash file, select this file and draw some object on this area. For example, we are create here change the size to 60 so we can see the view proper. So here we have a, for example, let's suppose this is we have a ball, football. Convert into a shape symbol by choosing the modify, convert to symbol button, or either directly you can press F8 button. First click on selection tool, select this object, click on modify, click convert to symbol, click on name this, okay, like symbol 1, select the graphics option and click on OK button. So here it's added. Now convert the symbol, convert to symbol box appear, click on OK to convert it into the symbol. Now create the first and the final stage of animation. The timeline contains the keyframe on a frame number 1. To create your animation, you need to insert a second keyframe further along the timeline. Now click on frame number 20 of the timeline, select insert timeline keyframe option, click on 20, click on insert timeline and select keyframe option. Now Make sure you have a keyframe at frame 20 selected. Move your object to the another location on a stage. Select any frame between 2 to 19. Select motion from tween pop-up menu in the property inspector. Now select here anyone, click on here and select option motion. Now click on control and test your object. Now click on control and select test movie. So in this way you can move your object from this corner to on this corner. Next is shape tween. First of all you have to draw anything. Create a new file. For example, we have draw here a rectangle. Now select frame number 20. And insert a new keyframe. Still placing on the 20th, delete the object. So first of all, select this object and delete. Now draw a different object, for example circle. So with this size, now select any frame between 2 to 29. Select the option tween to motion. Select the shape from the tween pop-up. From here to select shape now. Now your layer will look something like this one. Okay, it will show the rectangle along with the circle. Now click on control button and test movie. So it's showing like this way. So it's convert from rectangle to circle. So in this way you can use the shape tween option. Next is shape tween. This is similar to making one shape appear to change into the another shape. Over the time, by tweening the shapes, you may create the effect similar to the morphing, making one shape appear to change into the another shape over the time. An example of this can be a star changing into the pentagon. So in this way you can create the shape tween option. So now we are going to do the practical in Flash. Next is motion guide. Motion guide is nothing but moving your symbol in a predefined path such as a curve or a circle and thus creating an animation effect. Let's start learn how to create the animation by creating a simple animated Flash document. So first of all you have to click on the graphic symbols and drag a pre-existing graphic symbols from the library onto the stage. Or either you can take the graphics or a picture from your MS Word clip art and paste it in Flash. Right click on the graphics label and select Add Motion Guide from the pop-up menu. A new layer will appear in the top of the graphics layer with the label Guide. The graphics along with this guide icon. Draw a path for the symbol in this new layer using a pencil or a line. Right click on object and click on a break apart to define the path. Select frame number 50 of the guide layer and press F5 to insert frames. Now go to frame number 1 of the graphics layer. and drag your symbol to the one end of the path. While dragging, you will see a bubble on the symbol. That bubble should go right below the path. Now go to frame number 50 of the graphics layer and press F6 key to insert the new keyframe. So thus drag your symbol to the other end of the path again, and the bubble should go right below the path. Select any frame between 1 to 50 of your graphics layer. Right click and select Create Motion Tween from the pop-up menu. And now check the final result of your movie by pressing Ctrl plus Enter, or either click on Ctrl and play your movie. So you can finally see the result. This bird will move from this part to this part on this defined path. Next we have tint tween. The tint tween is used to change the color of object. It can be applied to a symbol created for the object in a flash. Now let's learn how to use the tint tween. Select the insert new symbol. To create a new symbol, type the name book for the symbol in the name box field and create a new symbol dialog box. Select the graphics option in a behavior and click OK. Select the text tool in a text tool panel. Select the font, set the font type, choose the text color, choose the text size, and also choose the style as a bold to make your text bold. Then type the text Viva or your name on the stage. Now click on Edit option and edit symbols to change the properties of text. Graphic symbol is automatically saved in the library. Now select the frame number 40 in the timeline and press F5 key. Insert the keyframe at 10 number, 40 number, and position the pointer on the frame number 10 by pressing F6 key. Repeat this step for the frame number 30 also. Frame number 1 and click on the text to add the tint effect. Then you have to select the tint color from the color option list in the property inspector. Select the color to the red, 255, green 0, blue 0 to make it red color. Add the tint wing to keyframe at 10 and set the color a different color. Then right click on the timeline at any place between frame 1 to 10 and select Create Motion Tween option from the drop down menu. Right click on the timeline at any place between 10 to 40 and choose the motion tween from the drop down menu. Click on a control and test your movie, and then you can see your text is changing the color from blue to red to other color. So in this way you can use the tint tween option. In the today's session, we have learned about the animations, the rapid display of the sequence of image to create the optical installation, frame and image in a movie, layer, division within the timeline to organize the art or animation, tween, moving an object or change its initial size in the animation. Okay students, now you have to do all the exercise part on your book and the question answers E and F on your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.